Modern bison leather factory begins the process by receiving raw bison hides from trusted suppliers. These hides are usually collected as a byproduct of the meat industry, then preserved quickly to stop them from rotting. Most factories use salting or cold storage to keep the hides safe during transport. When the hides arrive, workers inspect them carefully for cuts, scars, holes, and thickness differences. This inspection helps decide what quality grade each hide will fall into and what kind of final product it can be used for, such as jackets, belts, wallets, handbags, or premium footwear. After inspection, the hides are moved into the soaking stage. In this step, the factory washes the hides in large rotating drums filled with clean water and special cleaning agents. Soaking removes dirt, blood, salt, and any unwanted impurities that may be stuck on the surface. This stage also softens the hides and prepares them for further chemical treatment. The water temperature and soaking time are controlled very carefully because bison hides are thicker and stronger than many other types of leather, so they require balanced handling to avoid damage while still cleaning deeply. Next, the factory starts the hair removal process, which is done through a method called liming. The hides are placed into drums with a mixture of water, lime, and other safe processing chemicals. This loosens the hair and breaks down unwanted proteins. After enough time, machines remove the hair and the outer layer is cleaned properly. In modern factories, this step is done with strict safety and waste management systems because the chemicals must be handled responsibly. Once the hair is removed, the hides are rinsed again to wash away any remaining residues and prepare them for the next stage of leather making. After dehairing, the hides go through a step called fleshing, where powerful machines remove leftover fat, meat tissue, and uneven layers from the inner side of the hide. This is important because any remaining tissue can cause bad smell, weak spots, or poor tanning results later. Since bison hides are naturally thick, fleshing also helps make the hide more even and workable. The factory focuses on keeping the hide clean while maintaining its natural strength, because the thickness and texture are part of what makes bison leather premium and unique. Once fleshing is complete, the hides are often split and shaved to achieve the right thickness. Splitting divides the hide into layers if it is too thick, while shaving smooths and levels the surface to a consistent thickness across the entire hide. Fashion-grade leather needs a controlled thickness so it can be stitched properly and feel comfortable when used in clothing or accessories. Modern factories use precision machines for this step, because even a small thickness difference can affect how the leather absorbs tanning chemicals and dyes later on. After thickness adjustment, the hides enter the deliming and baiting stage. Deliming removes the lime and reduces the high alkalinity created during the hair removal process. This is done using gentle acids or special solutions that bring the hide back toward a more natural pH level. Then baiting uses enzymes to soften the hide and remove any remaining unwanted proteins. This stage improves the final softness, flexibility, and smoothness of the leather. For premium bison leather, the factory carefully controls timing and temperature, so the hide becomes soft without losing its strong fiber structure. Next comes pickling, which prepares the hide for tanning. The hides are soaked in a solution of water, salt, and acid to lower the pH further and make them ready to absorb tanning agents evenly. Pickling also helps prevent bacteria and ensures the hide stays stable during the tanning process. In modern factories, this step is monitored with lab testing to maintain the correct pH balance, because the quality of tanning depends heavily on this preparation. Once pickling is complete, the hides are fully ready to enter the most important transformation step, tanning. Now the hides move into the tanning stage, which is the most important part of turning raw hide into real leather. Tanning changes the hide structure, so it becomes durable, flexible, and resistant to decay. In modern factories, bison leather is commonly tanned using chrome tanning, vegetable tanning, or sometimes a combination of both depending on the desired final look and feel. Chrome tanning is faster and produces soft, flexible leather that works well for fashion items like jackets and handbags. Vegetable tanning takes longer but creates a more natural, firm leather that develops a rich patina over time, making it popular for premium belts, wallets, and luxury accessories. During tanning, the hides are placed into large rotating drums where tanning agents penetrate deep into the fibers. Because bison hides are thick and strong, The factory ensures enough drum time and proper chemical balance so tanning reaches the full depth of the hide. This step locks the collagen fibers into a stable structure, which is what makes leather last for years without breaking down. After tanning is complete, the hides are washed and checked for proper tanning penetration, because uneven tanning can cause weak spots, stiffness, or poor finishing later on. After tanning, the leather enters a stage called neutralization. This step balances the leather's pH and removes leftover acidity, so it becomes ready for dyeing and further treatments. Neutralization is essential because if the pH is not controlled, the leather may not absorb dyes evenly or may develop surface problems later. Modern factories use lab testing and controlled solutions to ensure the leather stays within the right pH range. This careful adjustment helps produce consistent color, softness, and long-term stability in premium bison leather. Next comes retining, dyeing, and fat lacquering, which give the leather its final character. Retining adds extra tanning materials to improve the leather's body, fullness, and strength. Dyeing gives the leather its color, whether it is deep black, rich brown, tan, or modern fashion shades. Fat lacquering is a very important step where oils and lubricants are added into the leather fibers to keep them soft and flexible. Without fat lacquering, the leather could become dry, stiff, or crack over time. This stage is where bison leather develops its luxurious feel while still keeping its natural rugged texture. Once dyeing is done, the leather is moved into the drying process. Factories may use vacuum drying, hang drying, or controlled tunnel drying depending on the leather type and production method. Drying must be slow and balanced because drying too fast can make leather shrink or harden. After drying, the leather is often conditioned and allowed to rest so the moisture and oils settle evenly. This helps maintain smoothness, prevents uneven patches, and prepares the leather for the final finishing steps that create premium fashion quality surfaces.
All right, let's increase the temperature. Check the consistency, looks good. Setting to hold. This section needs to be 10 millimeters thicker. Got it, marking it now. And check this edge for consistency.